Hi guys, welcome to the channel. This is Yvonne from Ginger Chick Rehab. If you are new here, I love to secondhand shop. I love to go to thrift stores, estate sales, auctions, and find goodies. And not only do I resell the goodies on eBay and I have a few booths at a local antique mall, I also share the process of some of the items that I make over and make into something new and give them new life here on the channel. So in today's video, I am sharing a haul. We are we're not winding down, we are done. I shouldn't say that. Every once in a while, somebody might have a garage sale. We are blessed right now at the moment. Not too much snow. It is turning cold. But actually, me and my husband, Chris and I, if you have not been on our channel before, he took the day off to go Christmas shopping. And next thing you know, we were at Goodwills and thrift stores, and yeah, we really didn't find anything in our area that we were looking for the gifts that we were looking for family members, and so it kind of turned into a thrift store shopping day. So I'm going to go ahead and share that haul with you, along with there was the day ahead, there was an estate sale locally that I went to. So let me get into this haul and share these goodies with you. Okay, now I'm probably not even really going to remember where I got it or which one, because it's kind of all boxed together, and it's not huge, you all. It's not huge. And then there is a couple items that I got at our local, there's a local auction house that has auctions on Tuesdays nights that if we see something, we pop in and go. So the one item that it wasn't so much about the duck pin games, y'all, but if you are a viewer of my channel, it was these wooden rolling pins. Oh my gosh, I just absolutely love those. Look at the patina from being old. I think you just roll the ball. And it's actually flat on one side, so you roll the ball and you knock them over, but I absolutely love these vintage rolling pins just to display. And of course the box, oh my gosh, that graphic on that box is so cool. Love that. And then in the lot that I purchased that game, there was this graphics board. The graphics, oh my gosh, are just awesome. So Uncle Wiggily's new airplane game. So this is just the board. It's just the board, but how cool is that board? And then the last one was Michigan Rummy's Local Roll. So I really just wanted that one. And I don't even know if all the pieces are in this game, but there are some old marbles in there. There's some chips. And then I think this is just, I don't know if those little tags or something. Those have seen better days, but I really was just going for those wooden pins because I just absolutely have a wood obsession. Talk about wood obsessions. We actually not only went into secondhand stores, but we did, there was a antique store that was going out of business, or a resale store that was going out of business. So we stopped by that, and then a couple other antique malls, and I saw this. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I don't even really know what this is used for. If it was an old spool, it was minimal. They take the price tags off. It was minimal. I'm in love with this piece. I told you I have a wood problem. I have a wood problem. And then along with that piece, I saw this. Oh my gosh, look at this rusty, crusty egg scale. And it was minimal too. So this was at just a regular antique mall that we went into. I know it doesn't have any of the wordings, and I just watched one at an auction go for $55 that had the wordings. And I haven't been able to get a hold of any of these at auctions yet. So, but I'm happy to have this one in my collection. I like them rusty, crusty. Okay, let's see. And then at the estate sale, they're hanging in the gentleman's closet. It was a living estate. He was just downsizing. He had some beautiful flags, and this is a nice heavy embroidery flag. I think they were like $3 a piece. And then there was this other one with a little bit bigger stars, heavy, nice embroidery. If you watched my channel, you know I put these behind old windows. I don't tack through them. I try to be as respectful as I possibly can with a flag, just to give it new life and new purpose, and for it to live on. And I will tell you, I can't keep those in stock. When I do one, it sells. And I have to do another one up, and sometimes I'm not even sharing that with you on the channel. I'm just quickly doing windows up with flags behind them because they sell so fast. And then I'm trying to pick which where I got the estate sale. So for $3 at the estate sale, I got this beauty. Oh my gosh, look at how pristine that green is. Nice vintage rolling pin. I always tell myself, no, I don't need any more rolling pins, and yet there again, I come home with some. So sorry about that, y'all. And then for a couple bucks, look at who I think Kelly won the matchbook holder on the auction that I did for Christmas, y'all. I had to rethink my Christmas decor because you all wanted all those little vintage Christmas things. So I picked up this, even though it didn't have the wording on, it still would be nice to put on a shelf, put greenery in, put some homespun fabric on there. It's still got that nice aged, and there's some matches in there to be able to use to display it. So that's cool. And then I tried to be good, but I can't help it. There was a stack of Bibles, and so I picked out one of the little ones. I don't think it has, I don't know, I don't think this one is terribly old at all. So, and I think this was in the free pile, so I did grab a free Bible, but I left plenty. There was a whole box full of them. Oh, and then at the antique mall, Chris saw this little mold. It's a heavy metal little mouse mold. How cute is he? Oh my gosh, put a little ribbon on. This is his tag. I think he was a couple bucks. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. You know, I love to add Rusty Krusty and little unusual, add the usual in with my decor. And at the estate sale, they did have these vintage little measuring spoons, and I actually picked these up because they sell. Whether I use them in my own decor or I resell them, yeah, it's funny, these little aluminums that a lot of us grew up using sell. And then there was this Land O'Lakes cheese box. This is a wonderful shape as a cheese box goes, and it actually had a liner, so it must be newer. And this person didn't use it. A lot of times they're used in the shops, and people put their nails and whatnot in there. So this was 50 cents. So I love how pristine this one is, and this would look cool with y'all. Talked me into doing more crafts on my channel, so I look forward to more crafts. I can do crafts. And then at the estate sale, there was this little kitty picture. Okay, so this is a Shawnee pig picture. It was only $2. Or Shawnee, the Shawnee line, it's not a pig, it's a kitty cat, but he is in awesome shape. So this is something I would probably sell on eBay, resell on eBay. He is super, super, super cute and in great, great shape. Okay. So now at the little Bibles Mission thrift store, wait till you guys see this. This thing is everything, and I cannot believe that. Oh, okay, ready for it? Look at this. Oh my gosh, so it's a whole bunch of birds. It is, who is it? Marilyn Borden? I can't really read that name, y'all, so I'm sorry if I'm slaughtering the artist's name. But so you could put like candles behind it, or like I would think it would be great with plants, some succulents or so. Oh my gosh. So this was $4. I thought it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I know the camera is not doing it justice at all. When I saw it in the thrift store, I was like, oh my gosh, how much is that? Okay, so I'm just grabbing out of my box. So let's see, this was the estate sale. So I did for, I think kitchen tools were like $1 in a box. So I did get another masher because I need like that, like I need a hole in the head, but I can't pass them up. Have you heard that saying before? And then this one has just a little bit of the red left. And yes, they're cute decor to sit, and greenery, votive, anything, you know, just the homespun fabric, just fun. And this is just nice for decor, just to add a pop of dimension into your vignettes. Oh. Okay, so let's see. So next is kind of a mixture of the antique store and then going thrifting at Goodwill and Salvation Army. So this is the antique store. I thought this was neat. A lot of times these odd little green-handled vintage pieces don't sell. Like cookie cutters, rolling pins, the sifters, they will, the mashers, but sometimes the odds and ends of like a can opener or something like that, not necessarily. But I thought this was very unique. It is actually a sharpening stone. So just a nice conversation piece in that nice pop of green. And in her outdoor area, it was 75% off. In her indoor area, it was 50% off. And she's just closing the store itself, and then she's just going to be doing her Etsy and her eBay. So she's not completely going out of business, but you know, we all know everything has shifted how people are buying things right now. So I absolutely loved this find. I'm trying to see what else I got from her. We sat there and talked to her for a while. I've actually stopped at her shop before. And then there's this lovely milk glass bird. Oh my gosh, on a branch. I know no stories. There's no chips and cracks. I'm trying to be so careful with it. She's got it taped on. Gorgeous. I'll probably pop this on eBay, you all, because this is just a neat piece. Even if you don't collect the milk glass, it's just a nice conversation piece in your hutch. I'm going to wrap it very carefully back up, that's for sure. Now this guy was from Goodwill, but look at him. Oh my gosh. So it reminded me of Johnny Appleseed, but it's just a little girl. She's got an apple. She's got her apple core on her head. It is a planter. What was it? $5.29. It looks like somebody had some fake ivy in it. Her little dangly, so she's the shelf sitter, you know, edge of the shelf. She's got her little tipped like elf boots on, but I thought, oh my gosh, she is everything. She is so adorable. So I'll probably pop her on eBay. Oh, I thought she was, I'm always drawn to the unusual. You don't always see the unusual, but I'm drawn to it. And then at that same Goodwill, there was a 3-set, the pig, the chicken, and the cow, but the cow was broken, you know, and I don't want to paint over this beautiful patina, so I left it behind, especially when it's resin. And they were $4.29 a piece, you know, because that's just how the thrift stores are going. So when you're looking at a broken piece, now you have to look, if I spend the time and energy to fix it, to repaint it, is it worth my time, you know? So, but I did get the pig and the chicken, and I love that folk art kind of primitive look that they got going on. And then look at this little guy. What was he? He was at the Bibles for Mission, and he was just a little, he's probably made to be in a plant. It's a snail. Oh my gosh. He is too funny. He's too funny. I thought he was cute. Not that it goes with the apple core lady, but. And then I thought these were unique. Pottery. They're pottery little salt and pepper shakers, and they kind of remind me of that Japanese king queen that I've sold before, but these are lions, yes, and they are the Japanese. And yes, they're salt and pepper shakers. They still have the little markings, so I think they were half price. I thought they were super cute, you know, either pottery or lions, or if you collect that maker, because I know I've sold them on eBay. But the eyes are what reminded me of that. Right offhand, I can't remember what that's called. And did I tell you all I'm a sucker for animals? I am a sucker for animals. So this woolly little ram I had to pick up. It's a Hobby Lobby piece, but oh my gosh. And actually I put stuff like this in my booth and it does sell, and it makes people smile just to see him in your booth. And this one doesn't need anything done to him. I love the color. He's in great shape other than the tags taken off. Okay, this one was at the lady that was going out of business. It is a Tom Clark gnome. I have a couple collectors that buy from me. So hi everybody. So yes, I do. So this one was half price of the $24. So I thought that was reasonable. I love completing the set. And the fun about the Tom Clark gnomes is there's always like a Canadian coin of some sort. So this one looks like it has like a penny in there. This is cute. I never ran across, it's usually just the little gnomes themselves, not the mom and the parents. So I thought that was unique, especially if you're trying to complete your collection, because there's a lot of them out there. And then this was at Goodwill, this restaurant wear with the green, I call it restaurant wear. It's the chunkier with the green lines. I actually have sold pitchers and toothpick holders in this little pitcher many a times, and sometimes it's had a star on it, which means Daughters of Revolution or something like that. I'm not sure, don't quote me on it. But yes, so I picked these two up. It was a 2-piece. So I put these in my booth unless somebody asked for them. The last time somebody asked for them to be popped on eBay. So if they're available, I'll always pop them on when I get time. And then at the Buy Bills for Mission, I did pick up, I have sold this, I don't think it's the same one over and over and over and over again. It's funny how you see the same item, but it's just a nice, simple crock with a handle, simple decor piece, simple to catch change, simple to put, you can put smelly goods in there, you know, or just put it on a shelf with that pretty wooden handle. And now this guy, look at this phone. So now really when I saw this phone, I'm like, I'm going to get this phone. I have actually purchased replica phones before and resold them. And this one actually is not a replica. It actually, where is it? There you go. It actually is a real phone if you wanted to plug it in. Oh my gosh. It's got some weight to it. So it's just cool, vintage fun rotary dial phone. Give it to our kids, see if they can dial somebody's number. Remembering people's numbers nowadays, that's a whole nother thing, isn't it? And then this was at Goodwill. Oh my gosh, look how cute this is. Just a little mason jar, spice, salt and pepper spice. There's 3 of them in there, so you can have an extra spice. So I have some extra spice. I love that it had the little holder with the little stars. Like wood, I'm a sucker for stars. So, and little mason jars. I know it's a newer piece, but it's still pretty cool. And then I did pick this up at the thrift store, $3.29, but it's just a nice, you can put a candle in there, put some pip berries around there. It's just a nice little extra it's already aged, new age to look rusty crusty, but it's pretty cool. And then I did pick up a crock. It's just a plain crock for $2.99 because I like to put labels on them or wording on them just to change them up. It's just new age. It's not old. Made in USA. So yeah. So it's nice to put decor on them to get them to resell. And then I think this one was at the Buy Bills for Mission, just a little brass bird. I think I actually have one in my stash so I could do a pair together. I've been really bad about listing or putting it in the booth, and I've kind of stopped selling on Whatnot just because timing, I just really cannot fit it in between having listed, and yeah, it's just, yeah, you just have to figure out. I tried and it was kind of with my son's thing, so yeah, I gave it a try anyway. And then this last piece was just a Rusty Crusty star, just a shelf sitter. I probably paid too much for it for $6.29, but that got me because it was Rusty Crusty and it was a star. Now for $5.29, I watch these go at auctions all the time, and I know they're candle molds, but I've actually never bought and resold a candle mold before. But I love the color of them. I love, you know, the height. So I have no idea how well they sell or not, but I think they are a cool primitive piece. So yeah, we'll see how this this goes. And actually, because it was at the thrift store, you know, I'm like, well, because even if I would try to bid on them at the auction, a lot of times people might have people that are looking for those, so they always outbid me, which is fine. We all know what we're gonna pay for something. So yeah, so I thought, well, there you go. I'll see if they even sell. And then they did have a few old tins in there. This is Famous World Candies. This one was $4.29. These old tins have been selling on eBay for me. Thank you all. You know, because they really don't weigh anything to ship. So, and it's just nice with that little Rusty Crusty to add some age to your shelves. And then I also picked up this one for $5.29, which was one of the home style cookie jar. And it's funny because I just had purchased some of these at an auction the week before that you guys all saw. So yeah, so yep, I'm like, well, I'm gonna grab another one of those. You never know what you're going to run across, so you want to grab it when you see it if you can. And then I thought these were funny. Look at, it's a bird cage on a candlestick holder already. You know, I make those on our channel. And then there were 2 of them. So I can paint them up. I can resell them as is. They're in good shape. So I don't know who makes them. So, but I thought that was cool. And then at the vintage, the antique store that was going out, she had a shopping basket, or this might even be a milk. She just called it a farmhouse basket. So it was $38, but 75% off because it was in her outdoor area. So I'm like, oh, I need a shopping cart for the things I'm picking up right now. So I don't know if it was for milk or, yeah, just a cool vintage basket with a handle. And I love to put Crocs and other wooden items and gather them all together and that type of thing. And then she did have this little guy. I think he was out in the 75% off too. Radcliffe. He was $12, so he was 75% off. And little just general teddy bears like this, I do sell for $12 in my booth, and they usually go. So I just had one recently, and it's already gone as soon as I put it in. So that's nice. Who knows? I could say that and it could sit for months. You just never know. So I have a couple other bigger pieces, not huge, that I just don't want to hold up, and I will share them with you. So my last items, she actually had a bread box for $12, and it was in the outside booth, so it was 75% off. And I'm actually in need of doing over some bread box for our booth. I think we just sold the last one, or there might just be one left in there. So that was perfect timing. And this one, other than updating a little bit, yeah, we'll get this one made over. And then this was at Goodwill, wrought iron votive holder, $8.29, but beautiful, beautiful piece. You know, that black metal sells really well, so I was happy to find that. And then this, I'm on the fence on this. It was $3.29, and I thought maybe I could use it as a base for like a basket to make it rise up. It may not be sturdy enough, so I don't know. Well, we'll see. we'll see. I'm sure I can find another use for it if it doesn't fit one of the baskets to make a blanket basket out of. So thank you so much for watching today's video. What was your favorite item that we thrifted? Did you like? And as always, let me know if you want me to pop anything on eBay. If it's available, I will be happy to. It may not be that same exact time, but anyway. And it was fun. We were supposed to be Christmas shopping, and yeah, we got maybe a few items. So thanks again for watching, you guys, and as always, if you're part of our YouTube family, thank you so much. And if you were new and you're checking out this channel, don't forget to keep on checking out my channel. Hit that subscription button, hit that notification bell so you know when I've uploaded a new video, like a makeover or another haul video, or I'm going to be adding some more crafts in for y'all. So thanks again for watching, guys, and we will see you next time. Bye.